Hello everyone, and welcome to another video brought to you by Truckee1701. This was a video that I meant to do yesterday, but as plans would have it, my plans tended to change. So I'm bringing you this video, what I hope will be a yearly tradition with my videos. I'm bringing you my top 10 list of top 10 movies of last year, or otherwise known as 2010. So, anyway, I want to wish everybody, all my subscribers, a happy new year, and thanks for subscribing, all the new subscribers, and thanks for watching this. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to the movies. Coming at number 10. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the way I rate my movies is 10 through 1. 10 being what I thought was an okay popcorn movie of the year. 1 being what I thought was the best movie of the year. So that's how I rate them. And I always go by the theatrical release. I don't go by the Blu-ray or DVD release of these movies. So, anyway, coming in number 10. The A-Team. Definitely a good movie. There were some things about this movie that I did not like, such as when they got rid of the A-Team van. But overall, it was a good popcorn movie. And what I like about this Blu-ray especially is the extended cut that is available only on the Blu-ray disc, I believe, and the extended cut is a lot better than the theatrical version. The theatrical version just seemed so rushed to me, and then when I saw the extended cut, it just made a lot more sense. And I wish they would do that with more movies on Blu-ray, especially with Blu-ray, because Blu-ray you can handle that extra content, you know. DVDs, I understand, can't do that, but I think they should do that with more movies on Blu-ray. Anyway, coming in number 9 is Salt. Yes, I know. I know a lot of people may not care for this movie, but I really enjoyed it. It was an action movie. It was suspenseful, and it was one of those movies where it had kind of a twist at the end. You weren't sure, going into this movie, I wasn't sure who was the good guy and who was the bad guy at first, and then, as the movie went on, it just seemed to get twisted even more, So, anyway, yeah, Salt. And Angelina Jolie is one of those actresses in Hollywood that I don't really want to like, but, I really want to hate her, but she does these good movies that I just enjoy, and so I just keep on buying her movies, even though, I can't stand her personally. But anyway, Salt is a pretty good flick, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. Definitely, and what I like about this Blu-ray version of the movie is not only does it have the theatrical cut, but it has 2 extended editions on this disc. And like I said, I really wish more Blu-rays did this with movies. It just seems like it would be a really neat concept. And I don't care if it's unrated or not. I just would love to see extended cuts of my favorite movies. That's all. That's all I'm asking. But definitely check this out if you haven't already. Next, coming in at number 8, Iron Man 2. Yes. I did not think this was as good as the first Iron Man movie, but there were definitely some great scenes in this movie that I really enjoyed. And I think the most disappointing part of this movie, though, was the role of the villain. I just didn't feel like the villain was strong at all in this movie. But like I said, there were some great scenes, and, Robert Downey Jr., to me, right now, can, I hope he plays Iron Man up Iron Man at 100, I hope he really does, because, to me, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, and, I just love seeing him in that role. So, That's why I put it at number 8. Next movie coming in at number 7, Killers. Now, I know a lot of people, this was another movie that a lot of people hated and didn't enjoy, especially Katherine Heigl. I know a lot of people dislike her immensely. I just really like this flick. Again, I don't know, I probably should hate it, I know, but I just really enjoyed this flick for what it was. I thought it was really funny, and I just really thought it was a good all-around movie. A lot of action scenes, a lot of twists and turns, and that's what all I asked for. I just asked, to be entertained a lot. But definitely rent it if you haven't seen it. Coming in at number 6 is Night and Day. Yes, definitely enjoyed this movie better than Killers. I thought it was much better done. If you don't, for those of you out there who don't know, Killers and Night and Day are both basically the same story, just with different actors. And Tom Cruise is, again, one of those actors I just, I can't stand personally, but he does great movies, movies that I really enjoy. And I just, he's one of those actors I don't like, but I enjoy his movies, so. And I definitely enjoyed this movie. Now, the interesting thing is, as I mentioned in my other video, if you go on Amazon.com, you can actually purchase a video on demand of the extended cut of this movie. I don't know why they declined to put it on this Blu-ray disc for whatever reason, but definitely, if you're interested, I would definitely check it out. Like I said, I don't know what the difference is. I have not checked it out yet. But I really enjoyed this movie altogether. So it really doesn't need an extended cut for me. But other than I would just love to see an extended cut of this movie. But that being said, it was a great movie all around. Coming in number 5, Shrek Forever After. Really enjoyed this movie, as much as I enjoy all the Shrek movies. The Shrek anthology or trilogy, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. The Shrek movies all together, to me, makes a great movie, series for me. And I think, I hope the Shrek movie series will live on as one of the better movie series. At least for me it does. I hope they keep on making these Shrek movies also, because I just enjoy it with each and every new one. There's really no weak one as far as I can tell, but maybe somewhere down the line I'll say number 2 or 3 was weak, but I really enjoyed Shrek Forever After, and I think if you go out and rent it, you will too. Okay, coming in at number 4, Kick-Ass. Yes, I know a lot of people highly recommended that I watch this movie, so I ended up picking up cheap, used actually. So I checked it out. Love this movie. Probably the greatest superhero movie of 2010, without a doubt. A lot of superhero references, a lot of, funny scenes in it. And what I liked about it was just how they put these kids in these real world situations. And, what if a kid were to dress up as a superhero, basically. And even though I never read the comic book, I still enjoyed this movie. I don't believe that people should have to read the comic book in order to enjoy the movie. I've seen a lot of comic book movies that I did not like, such as Watchmen, that I absolutely hated. And when I told my brother this, he was like, "Oh, you need to read the book." And I said, "Well, that doesn't mean that Watchmen was a good movie if I have to buy the book to really appreciate the movie." But anyway, I'm just rambling on. But definitely pick this out. Definitely rent it. The day I bought this movie, I actually watched it twice in one day. It was that good. Alright, coming in at number 3, The Bounty Hunter. Yeah, definitely great action, great comedy. I really enjoyed the chemistry between Jennifer Aniston and Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler, like I said, is one of those actors that wasn't on my radar as of last year, but I seem to be picking up more and more of his movies. So I think I'm just really enjoying Gerard Butler's, coming into acting movies or something. Other than, I don't know how to explain it, but definitely a great romantic comedy. If you haven't checked this out, highly recommend it. I know a lot of people, might not like Jennifer Aniston, but I really seem to enjoy her movies. I don't know why, but I do. And coming in at number 2, one of my all-time favorite movies, I think, of last year, definitely Date Night. And once again, if you pick up the Blu-ray of this, there is an extended cut on the Blu-ray disc, which I love because I really enjoyed this movie, and I enjoyed the extended cut even better. And I don't know if the camera is going to catch this, but this movie actually has a moving picture on the cover there. I don't know if anybody out there can see that, but I just really enjoy it when the Blu-ray, when the people who produce the Blu-ray go extra lengths, to put on a lithograph cover or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is, but anyway, great movie. Highly recommend people checking this movie out if you haven't already. I love Steve Carell. To me, he can do no wrong. So, and finally, last but not least, coming in at number 1, my top movie of 2010. Now, I don't have this on individual Blu-ray, but you guys get the gist of it. It's Toy Story 3. Yes. Let me pull it back here. Obviously, this is not the Blu-ray copy of it. This is the toy box set of it that has all 3 movies. But anyway, Toy Story 3, definitely worth checking out. If you guys have not seen this movie, you guys don't know what you're missing. This is another movie series that I really hope they keep doing, although I don't think they will. I think they'll end up stopping at Toy Story 3, which is fine for me. I wish they would make more, but, to me, this is a great series, even without, a 4th movie in the installment. And I can't say enough about this movie. This movie, the ending of this movie really left me, has a tear-jerking moment for me. I'm not one of these people that tend to cry or get emotional at movies at all, but the ending of this movie was really one of those heartfelt endings, and you just really felt for the characters towards the end of this movie, and I just really enjoyed it all around. This is what a 3rd movie should be, absolutely. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing those movies to you, and hopefully I'll get more videos uploaded in the future. Till then, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for checking this video out.